Hello everybody to this new video. I'm gonna present you some basic model in Grasshopper in two zones, and the one of it, the first, I've drawn it in direction -z because I'm gonna represent this like my basement, and the first zone is above it, like 0, 0 position. And my goal for this video is to solve the adjacencies between these rooms, and I'm gonna build this like a common floor to see the physics settings or the air value, the also known as the heat resistance, heat transfer resistance factor. So let's go ahead. I have this B-reps prepared, and I'm gonna assign the rooms from solid. Here I have the solid, just the geometry of these rooms, and I need some list in the end where I can feed this in the solve adjacency component, make this work, and the whole script is actually very simple. This is the one room, this is the other, but I'm gonna concentrate on the results. So this component will be label my faces, what I have so far. I'm gonna check the boundaries of this room or of the both rooms. Yes, I have here outdoors, and the -z direction show me the ground surfaces of it. And the physical settings is here under honeybee energy. These are my other attributes. I'm gonna show the construction air value, and we see that this ground construction is going to be interesting. Has the R values above each other. Oops, sorry. And I'm gonna show separate. So this is the floor, sorry, the roof, the ceiling of the basement has this value, and the floor of the ceiling of the basement, so this is the ceiling of the basement, has 2.2, and this is the first zone above and has the floor and has this value. So this is the two different values, but in the end we have this ground like one whole construction element. So for this example is important to make this true and to solve the adjacencies, so the common surfaces for the both rooms. Now when I feed the two new rooms into this component, I'm gonna have some two other different values. Example, split list. I want to have each room of these new rooms after adjacencies is already 0.7, 0.7. It's also very small value for some country codes. I think sometimes the ground requires more resistance more heat resistance, like minimum 0.9 or so on. So let's check how we can assign some other materials in this constellation. So I'm gonna leave this and just gonna show this other component. So here is written the optional construction subset is gonna be from honeybee interior construction subset. So this is the component that I'm going to need, honeybee interior construction subset. And here I'm gonna have the opportunity to change the ceiling and the interior floor, because for the one zone this is the floor, for the other zone this is the ceiling. I'm gonna feed this already here and go ahead later, but first of all I'm gonna check what does this construction set means and why. First we have different values. So this is the example when I would have this construction set, and don't change anything, just leave it like that and just deconstruct the construction set, honeybee construction set. And one panel. So I want to see what that the material of this room is, and its floor has exactly this value here, because this is the base construction set which comes with the room without changing it here. So I'm gonna group this and make it like informative pool, let's say. And this is the ground roof. So for example, it's not this roof but the roof of the zone in the ground. So if I change it with this room, for the roof of it, the ceiling, ground roof, I'm gonna have exactly this value, 2.282. Okay, leave it on the side and let's just concentrate on this our new interior that we're going to assign here, the adjacencies room. So I'm going to use search materials. And my keyword will be concrete for the floor. Just example what one floor could have, like for layers. Oh, I forget to make this symbol, and I'm gonna assign this like my keywords. What is very useful here, I found under human, this is here the item selector. So I can give the keyword and then under materials I see listed all of the materials. For example, something heavy here, 200 millimeter heavy concrete. And this is my other item selector. Here the insulation gonna be, for example, this one, and the for thickness of the concrete floor about it. So this one, this was the setting, and then the key here is to give this like list first of all, and also this going to be our opaque construction. So it's very important, like, to make this run is to have one time this the order of the materials, and then second time the list is going to be reversed, same materials but from heavy concrete, then insulation, then the light concrete, and for the ceiling is gonna be the other way round, the light concrete, then the insulation, and then the heavy concrete. Let's see how it's gonna be working. I'm starting here with the heavy concrete and hold shift, then the insulation, and then this I don't need it, and this is gonna be my, for example, ceiling. And after I assign this with this sequence, is gonna tell me that ceiling does not have materials in reversed order, so I need this reversed order for the interior floor. So this is the interior floor, and I'm just gonna copy this set, disconnect all, and beginning from the last material, again with the shift component. We can check with some panel if that really has the opposite order. So the lightweight concrete, the insulation, and the heavyweight. And here is the heavyweight insulation, and then the normal weight. Let's see if that's gonna work. Yes, now it's working. And now I can check again my attributes with the new rooms that I have them again in the same place. So I can take the separate zone from the splitted list. 3.6. Okay, we have the same values. This is good, but this time bigger than 0.7, what it was like before I assigned the new interior set. So this is how does it work. Of course, you can make the example with your materials and play with it. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day.